It can be daunting when we're preparing to visit a friend or loved one in the hospital. So today we're going to share 7 things to never do when you visit the hospital. Number 1, never force prayer. If you're a person who prays, when you go to the hospital, you will be inclined to want to pray with that person, and that's great. But sometimes that person is struggling with their faith or with questions and doubt, wondering why this is happening to them. And to force them into praying together with you out loud during that visit can actually be more hurtful than helpful. Number 2, don't be afraid to cry. If something sad is happening and that person that you're visiting has some tears, it's okay for us to cry too. Our inclination may be to stifle those tears and try to stuff that away, but sometimes it can be the most helpful and connecting thing to do to simply shed some tears with that person. Number 3, never interrogate the person. It's interesting to know a little bit about what's going on with them medically, but sometimes they can feel like all the questions are ones that are difficult to answer and sort of missing the point of why you're there to support them. Number 4, never question the person's faith. They are trying to go through something difficult, and if they're a person of faith, they're trying to maintain that sense of faith as much as they can. So never question whether or not they're adequately putting their faith in God through this difficult time. Number 5, when you visit someone at the hospital, never disparage the clinicians. Now, it's certainly okay to question if the course of treatment is the right one, but when we're in a room with our friend and we say, this doctor doesn't really know what she's talking about, we're setting up a dangerous dichotomy where they feel like you and the doctor are on different sides. If I'm a patient in the hospital, I want to feel as though everyone's on my side. My faith community, my family, my friends, and the clinicians. Number 6, when you visit a friend or loved one at the hospital, never pretend you understand. They're going through a very unique, difficult situation. And even if you know someone who had the same diagnosis or faced a similar situation, we never really fully understand what that person's going through. And to pretend that we do understand can set up a distance between us and them. And finally, number 7, when we visit a friend or loved one in the hospital, we should never pretend we know what God will do. We never know if God's going to heal that person or if there's going to be a different result. Sometimes we're sure God's going to help them get over this difficult time, and that's not actually how it's going to turn out. We could put our trust in God without pretending that we know exactly what God will do. So these are 7 things to never do when we visit a friend or loved one at the hospital.